Hello, listener, and welcome to this preview of our latest Patreon-exclusive episode. To continue the conversation and listen to the full episode, head over to the Beyond the Screenplay Patreon. The link is in the show notes.
I was kind of feeling as this movie went on that, okay, this is going to be a flat arc movie where Marty is this flawed character. It's going to get him into trouble over and over again. He's relentlessly pursuing this goal of winning, playing the best ping pong player, the Japanese guy, Endo. So it's like it's all about him relentlessly pursuing this goal of success, American dream, something. And then he's going to barely get it at the end, kind of not even really. It's not even the real tournament, but he's going to get that victory. But like, it's like he got it. Is he happy now when he goes home? Is he whole? Is he happy? And I think the flat arc version of this movie is no, like he went through all this chaos for what, really? Like, what is success? What is this American dream? But instead it rewards him with this kind of like the deepest happiness of like fatherhood. Right. Suddenly. So that's where it was so strange, is that, like you're saying, Michael, yeah, there's the Groundhog's Day journey where you build towards that ending where we've seen him resist, but slowly change to realize life is about more than this goal that he has. There's this deeper human connection thing or whatever, family. And then he arrives at that ending. Or it's a flat arc where he never learns that lesson. He never changes. He gets what he wants, but it's kind of hollow and empty. And we're left to kind of think about, what was it all for? And it's neither of those things.
Right.
Well, and to the point that you guys made earlier, the beats of both of those arcs are in the movie.
Right.
Like, both of those arcs are actually in the movie. In his relationship with Rachel, she's asking him over and over again, basically, to stick with her, right? And at least to care for her in some genuine way and for their unborn child. And we see, in their interactions that they're actually well matched together. Like, she's really on his wavelength in a lot of ways that nobody else could possibly be, where she's like low-key also good at schemes the way that he is. Right. And also willing to, like, does not moralize to him at all, right? Does not judge him in any way for his like trying to rip off this gangster about his dog. And I'm just like, dang, they belong together. Like, I kind of am rooting for them now. And then the moments where the plot action does force him to make a choice, right? About, are you going to be with Rachel and your kid, or are you going to keep, self-centered, like pursuing your own thing? There are several beats along the arc where, at first he's like, listen, I'm not settling down. I don't care about you. I'm not doing that. But then he goes back to save her when the gangster kidnaps her. And in the scene at the farmhouse, where Penn Jillette shoots everyone. And again, casting Oscar, give it to them. I actually really like all this casting. It's wild. But anyway, when they go back to the farmhouse and she gets shot in the car, and then he looks into the farmhouse window and sees that the guy that was in there has also been killed, right? So the gangster's outside dead on the porch, and then the guy who had the dog is also dead inside the house, presumably. I'm like, oh, is he going to go in and search for money and whatever? Oh, no, Rachel's bleeding. Oh, no, he's going to rush her to the hospital. And, like, that's the right choice, right? And so we see, again, the plot action is doing the work of the character arc. And then he makes the darkest possible choice. He leaves her in the hospital in the most hollow way, like, shallow way, where the nurse is like, you can't come in. He's like, well, I can't come in. Okay, bye.
Right. As she's screaming,
don't leave
me.
Don't leave
person
me.
You love who's pregnant with your child has been shot. Uh-huh.
And when he gets off the plane, I'm, in Japan, and we see what he's done. Sold his soul, really. Sold that relationship out for his dream. I'm like, all right, give me the character arc version of this. We're doing it. He's going to learn the lesson. She's going to never speak to him again or whatever. Like, he won't get to have a relationship with his kid because he made this choice. But then, no, that isn't how that goes. And the plot beats of the flat arc, as you pointed out, Alex, are also in the movie. So it's just like a wild yeah, I've never quite seen a filmmaker going for two different character arcs at the same time. Setting that there, because I fully agree with it and it bothers me. To play devil's advocate for a moment, I loathe being in this position. But I will say there is something just in defense of like sort of the flatness or like the protagonist, the relentlessness of the character of Marty. I do think that there's something always pretty compelling in terms of dramatic question when you have a character who has nothing to lose, is a loose cannon, does act unpredictably, and you drop that character into a variety of difficult situations, and there's entertainment in seeing what they will do. Nearly every time.
Hope you enjoyed this preview clip. To continue the conversation and listen to the entire episode, head over to the Beyond the Screenplay Patreon. The link is in the show notes.